I know that I'm different, self-motivated, self-disciplined, yeah. I learned from my experience. I just want someone.
What's going on, everybody? Welcome to another show from Boys and Men. I'm your host, Terry, Mr. King, and I'm back with y'all with another show from Boys and Men. Today I got a presidential candidate. He's a campus president, but you never know, he might be a president of the United States or whatever one day. You never know. Hey, this man been doing a lot, especially in Pensacola and especially at UWF and everything. His involvement in the community alone. If I was a president, I would want to be at every event. And this man is literally at every event that goes on. And leadership, it shows. So, man, without further ado, I'll give y'all UWF SJ President Patrick Marshall.
That's me. What's going on?
What's going on? Patrick, man, go ahead and get a little background. Where you from, what you do, all this other stuff. Tell me about yourself.
Patrick Marshall, I'm from Birmingham, Alabama.
From BM.
I'm BM. I'm a transfer student, so I arrived here last August.
Damn.
I'm the SGA president. I'm involved in African American Student Association. I was an RA last year. I've been an RA for 3 years up to this point. So very involved and love giving back to the community. That's how I was raised.
I love that. See, my family from Camden and Selma, that way. So every time we come through, you know, I got family in Birmingham, Montgomery,
everywhere.
I'm like, okay, we're on the Alabama tour this time.
Yeah.
So, man, so where you transferred from?
I transferred from Coastal Alabama Community College.
Okay, Coastal. Matter of fact, I think all of my homeboys play ball over there. So I heard about Coastal.
Yeah.
Y'all like.
It's kind of chill. It's nice.
It's chill over there. No, all right. So, wait, what you studying major-wise?
So I'm a comprehensive marketing major with a minor in business management.
Okay.
Yeah.
So what does that basically do? What is
everything with marketing, when it comes to marketing research, marketing fundamentals, every aspect of it. That's what I'm studying. Then before I switched my major over, I was management. So I mean, I'm taking no classes to have it as a minor. So I guess
it's minor.
It's nice. I mean, put on your resume and also just on your transcripts. It looks pretty like okay, you was doing something. I didn't take enough classes for it. So
that's how I was. Cause I had to end up dropping my minor though, because I think I had to take like 4 more classes, and I remember one of the classes I was like looking at, I was like, oh, yeah, I heard about this class.
Some teachers, some classes, I'm like, I don't got time for it.
Yeah, I was like, oh, this one class, I think only one teacher teach. Mm-hmm. And I was like, man, it's gonna probably be 2 years so I can even get in this class. Yeah. So you mean I'm gonna be 2 years waiting just to get this class so I can finally graduate. I said, you know what?
Ain't worth it. It's not worth it.
It's not worth it. I was like, think about it. Everybody is a marketing major.
Yeah.
Social media and everything. I think everyone got asked for. So I was like, I can learn this without this degree.
Yeah.
But okay. So how you like it so far, UWF?
I mean, UWF is everything I want it to be. You have to come in and just the mindset has to be different. Me transferring in from a community college, and me previously before I transferred here was at South.
Okay.
And my mindset from coming from Coastal to South was, at Coastal I was well known. Yeah. Everybody knew me on campus. I got it how I wanted to. Yeah. Walking to class, get an A.
Exactly.
I don't know if I'm cussing or this or not.
Oh yeah, cause all the time.
Okay, I'm coming fuck around. I'm just sweet talking my teachers. I'm gonna get my grade. I'll be fine. Getting girls, all that was easy. I get to South, and I'm okay. Same thing. My mindset never changed. Yeah. And I ended up failing out of South. How many people know that I failed out of South?
Dang.
I had a bad breakup. I'm like, you know what? For all these classes, I'm just going to sit home, do my thing, just relax. They kicked me out. And my buddy's like, yo, why aren't you coming back? I'm like, it just wasn't the place for me. I went to Coastal, get my AA. Yeah. My mindset starts to change. Yeah. And I was really doing it by myself. I had to fall in love with myself all over again. So when I get back here, people like, you just started talking to deans and all this, and my mindset changed. I wanted graduation. I wanted more for myself. So people are like, oh, Pat, you was transferred, now you're SGA president. I'm like, well, how do you do it? What's your mindset? You had to put all the bullshit to the side. Going out all the time, it's not that funny anymore. I did it freshman, sophomore year. Now I'm getting drunk. My body be hurting my 10 days. I can't do it anymore. And even now, it's growing even more. Yeah. So now I'm focused on graduate school and make sure I have everything in on time. Yeah. And lead by example and make sure everything's in early. Yeah. And think about alternative ways because things don't always go exactly how you think it would. Ooh, so a little bit about me and like how I got to this point. It's crazy. It's really crazy.
You know, I was supposed to go to South Alabama my freshman year. Didn't get in. Because high school, I ain't gonna lie, I bullshitted.
Of course.
And I played sports a lot too. And people don't know, as an athlete, especially in high school, it's kind of getting you prepared for what you really have to do if you want to be an athlete anywhere else. But I was like, man, I already know I'm going to be an athlete nowhere else because injuries and everything else. And look, I was struggling to get a 2.5. I had a 2.48.
Come on now.
I had a 2.48 graduated high school.
Yeah.
Then my ACT was like, I think it was like a 19 or a 20 or a 9 or something like that. And I missed about 1 point requirements to get in to South Alabama. So I ended up going to PSC.
Okay.
Actually, I wasn't even trying to go to school. Like I was just like sold on being a Marine. I was like, Mom, sign the papers. I'm trying to go.
Exactly.
All these waivers in there to say, do a year. That year in PSC, I bullshitted. I just took the money, basically did whatever I want to do, bought shoes, Spurs.
Shoot.
And then
The refund check be nice.
Oh, yeah, hey, what? Nice. I was like, oh, free money?
Yeah. I mean,
Oh.
that's a better than that.
I was like, oh, I got free money. I can go buy me some polo, Ralph Lauren at the time, got some polo boots, had some fit. I never was in class. I was like, shoot. Then, actually, I did kind of fell out. Like, my GPA was terrible. So, coming back, I went to the military. Then I came back. And I was like, okay, I'm getting paid.
I said, okay.
Like, I'm getting paid to go to school right now. So I was like, okay, it's different. Like, I really ain't got to do nothing else but focus on school. Started getting my grades up, finally got my associates.
There we go.
And then I was like, okay. But then I owed the money, low key. So I never got my associates.
Yeah.
Then my associates was on hold for 4 years. Came back here, started doing my thing, dropped out a couple times, came back, went through a little trials and tribulations with everything else too. Everybody, y'all know the story about that part. But then, then finally got back here. Last time I was here before that, I was OSA's president.
Okay.
I was president of OSA, and I was in the FOSA, the Florida the whole thing for Florida. I was on the board members on that too. So I was like,
Okay.
So when I came back, I was like, bro, I just need to finish.
Yeah.
I said, fuck the bullshit on the side. 'Cause like you said, like, bro, everything else wasn't fun for me no more.
Yeah.
Party,
It's the same thing over and over.
it's the same thing. I was like, man, I threw party. Had the shit I was now. I was like, yeah,
I already get home by 11 o'clock. You go to
What?
sleep.
I walk in, look around, like, why the fuck I'm here?
Exactly.
What?
Every single time.
Yeah, and I was like, really, I'm not knocking y'all for partying.
Yeah.
I was like, man, at some point, you like, bro, I gotta get serious about my business, what I'm here for. Started figuring out, like, hey, what's my purpose? Now, if you want to if your purpose is being a party planner or event coordinator, by all means,
Of course. Do what you gotta do.
do what you gotta do. But at the end of the day, it's like the longevity. What
What comes out of it?
What comes out of it? Because like the reason why I got out of the party, I looked around at like all these DJs and everybody that's been throwing parties like since I was coming out of high school to like it was literally 10 years after I got out of high school. I was looking at, I was like, they still doing the same shit.
Okay.
I was like, bro, I don't want that.
Yeah.
I was like, I mean, I gotta keep doing the same shit over and over and over again and still be in the same position. I was like, I said, I want more than that.
Exactly. As you should.
Exactly. And like most people, that's a problem. A lot of these people, the generation, they want more, but they don't want to do what is necessary to get the more. But yeah. So back to you, man. So you got here, SGA president.
Yeah.
You on the other thing with Green Jackets? What was it?
Oh, I'm not an ambassador.
You're not an ambassador?
I'm not. I wish.
Oh.
They're a great group on campus. So.
See, that's where I met you at when we was on the
we were
ambassador.
interviewing for it.
Yeah. Got that close. But I was graduating anyway, so.
Which I think is they want to have
Yeah.
ambassadors for a while.
Yeah.
Like,
The longer you can be here, the better opportunity is.
Exactly.
Now, if I was going to grad school, I probably made it. I don't know this shit, but no. Okay, so what is you already said? You're already looking towards the future.
Yeah.
You're already like 5, 6 steps ahead of where most be. So grad school. What's your plans for grad school now?
Grad school. A lot of people are encouraging me to stay back here in Pensacola. One thing that I guess it's on his TikToks or it's just like some of my mentors is get comfortable being uncomfortable.
Yes.
When I first got here, I knew about 2 friends off campus I went to community college with.
Yeah.
Didn't know anybody else. And I was uncomfortable.
Ooh.
Very. I became friends with the RAs in President Hall. I was already with them. Some of my close friends until now. But I was still just uncomfortable. And I had to start reaching out and doing more and doing more. And to the point where at this place, I think I've outgrown it.
Yeah.
It's comfortable now. Walk around and do what I want. This
Yeah.
is what I want, but I'm not nervous about nothing. I'm just doing this, doing that. I'm like, this is cool. But continue doing this for another 2 years. I want to grow some more. So I want to look outwards at the East Coast, maybe stay in Florida, maybe Florida State.
Yeah.
Or look at Virginia and North Carolina schools there. But trying to be ahead, I used to always be last second on things. I mean, scholarship opportunities. Always got in the institutions late.
Yeah,
I'm way ahead.
I know the feeling.
It's behind. And my parents always like, well, why are these white kids always getting these scholarships?
Yeah.
And they're getting all this money. And they're always stuck to the institutions. And like, y'all have the same ability. You just playing this last second.
Yeah.
You should be getting what they get.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna make sure I'm getting what I'm getting
Yeah.
in the future. So I'm saying it's steps ahead. And it's just...
And that's how a lot of them play it, because they be started applying for colleges, starting middle school, like beginning of high school.
They start playing for they start practicing for ACT in middle school. I started practicing until my junior year.
And it's crazy when you think about it. It's like, why wasn't I practicing back then? Why wasn't I doing this back then?
Yeah.
Wow, because leaders, they already know. It's like, oh, I'm trying to be this.
Mm-hmm.
So they parents already looked at, hey, these are the main schools that focuses on this.
Exactly.
And then now they already got a plan. So okay, boom, these are my plan. These are my schools. Now they already boom. Then they already applying for scholarships.
Yeah.
And you think like, damn.
Why haven't we doing the same thing?
Like, why the hell haven't I been doing the same thing?
My parents was encouraging me to do it, but I won't listen to them. I'm doing what I want.
We be getting lazy half the
Yeah.
time. Cause like I said, when we get comfortable, we just like, I know I'm gonna get by. It's
I'm
come.
gonna get in.
I'm gonna get
Social
in.
money. Everybody's in debt.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna be on loans anyway. It doesn't matter.
Yeah, but then it does matter because at the end of the day, that's more leeway you have from not having to go out and get like an extra job to make sure like, oh, I need to make sure I can pay for this, or oh, my books may cost extra than I thought it was going to be, and then that would leave more time to focus on just class and everything else. Because you see a lot of these kids of not minorities, or some of them, you know, even are minorities, that they have the extra cushion.
Yeah.
And I'm not saying that's like bad or good, because when you're in college, that's already a full-time job.
Yeah.
And I understand a lot of people like being uncomfortable, like say you, I love it now.
Yeah.
But like at the same sense, in college that's needed because you're probably juggling 4 classes. And when you have 4 assignments doing at the same time, but you also got this work schedule and everything,
You gotta learn how to balance it. You really have to learn how to balance it.
Exactly. And it's like balancing life. You gotta learn how to balance your checkbook. You gotta learn how to balance everything. And college is a wonderful place to learn that.
Yeah.
The world is a wonderful place to learn that too. Because either way, even if you don't go to college, you
no matter what, you end up figuring it out. You gotta figure it out.
You gotta figure it out. But okay, so now that you're starting to plan steps ahead, how do you see everything changing? I know you was like saying try not to stay comfortable, but by planning ahead, it kind of helps you get in a more comfortable place faster now.
It's everything I did here. I plan on doing. I don't think more for actually president of my next institution, but it's networking.
Yeah.
While I was uncomfortable, I'm like, well, I get comfortable eventually, and I'll make sure my future is set. So my mentor at South, I was there, Krista Harrell. She's now going to Old Dominion. I met with her. She was our FYC, which is first year council, but the equivalent to here is freshman committee. She was our advisor. And I'm like, you know what? I'm going to meet with her and talk to her, see how she is. And one of my best friends at South, James Walden, did the same thing. She set us up with our deans of our colleges. And he started giving us connections, different there. I'm like, okay. So when I got here, I did the same exact thing. I was talking to every admin here, set up meetings. I mean, I was setting myself up. Because they have a lot of knowledge, and knowledge is currency.
Yeah.
A lot of people don't know that.
Yes.
And my friends, I was RAs, said, Pat, you have a meeting every single week. I'm like, you don't understand how much knowledge I'm growing. I'm getting. So when I finally ran for SGA president, I figured it out.
Yeah.
And to set myself up in the future, it was just, I think I'm ready. I just think I'm ready for wherever I go to next, and everything I learned here was a huge building block. I'm thanking QWF for everything it gave to me.
Oh yeah.
So let's network in the future too. So I'll do the same thing at wherever I go to next.
I like that. All right, which one do you think you learned more from though?
Okay.
Your failure in the beginning,
Yeah.
or your success when you figured it out?
Oh, this will sound weird. Failure. It's definitely failure, but I love to fail now.
Exactly.
That sounds so stupid. It sounds weird to say. It sounds very weird to say.
For the regular mindset people, they're gonna sound weird to say.
I love to fail.
Yeah, it's part of it.
Like if I fail, I'm gonna try it anyways. But if I fail, I'm gonna learn from it. I'm gonna figure it out. I'm gonna figure it out, but we fail first.
Because people don't. They always say you learn way more from failing than you do from succeeding at first. Because you can get over that hump of adversity. Because I think about all the greats, like they wasn't perceived as the greats when like they were coming into it. They wasn't received as greats when they were like getting ready, looked at by like even scouts or whatever. Like the greats in whatever field they're looking at. It came from like all the time beating at the craft.
Yeah.
Like, oh, this ain't good enough. Boom. Go back to the drawing board. Boom. All right, what can I do better? Boom. And like I feel like we gotta be our biggest critic when it comes to that. And some people like to shy away from that moment of failure and try to like, oh, stop and just pause on the journey instead of just taking that dive down.
You gotta jump. You gotta jump.
You got to, because you're gonna jump. You're not going to.
Yeah.
Exactly. And so when you're stagnant, you're dying.
Yeah.
And when you're dying, nobody gonna want to be around you. You're gonna be a little rotting corpse, which we already are. You just rotting away faster, more spiritually, emotionally, physically, by just and your mindset alone just dwindles.
I think a lot of people don't know this. Me coming here, so I got the RE job in late June.
Yeah.
I applied for it. Great candidate, great interview, but I didn't get the position right away. Yeah. I was one of the backups. They sent me an email. Cause other things I thought was gonna work out didn't work out. So I'm like, I'm shot of luck. I was gonna be anywhere at the fall. UWF hit me up last in June. Said, hey, it's an RE position. Do you want it? And I balling. I'm a yes.
Yes.
I told my family about it. My family didn't want me to go. They did not want me to come here. They said, Pat, we can't help you pay for it. I'm like, I'm not asking for money, I'm asking for support. They said, Pat, we just really don't need you to go. So the day I was supposed to come down here, I'm sitting in my bed, I'm crying. I'm so serious, I'm crying. One of my buddies drove from Mobile to take me down to Pensacola. And I was about 2 seconds away from saying, yo, here's your $200 for your gas. I'm saying, man. But I'd make that leap. I'm like, you know what? I'll go. Let's see what happens. Because it was what I prayed for. But not getting the same family support that, I mean, we're all religious. I'm like, this, something like, no, God, I'm trusting you, but like, I got valid people here, they're not even they told me not to do it. I came here, financial aid hit 2 days before school started, and everything was paid for. And I called my mom, I'm like, I think things about to work out. She said, I think they are too. And then from there, everything flourished. So making that leap, so I'm like, oh, when it comes to jumping and making leaps and trying out different things, because of that moment, and everything's starting to work out, make more leaps and more opportunities. It's pretty crazy.
Yeah. Hey, but that, I know that looks scary.
It was
And-
very.
And especially like with black culture, like I know most of us like we look at our family for guidance majority of the time. And like half the time when they're like, oh no, I don't think you should go. Majority of the time we end up saying, yeah, man, you're right.
Of course.
But you also got, I had to learn this the hard way. My vision and my goal, even though I may share it with them, it's not for them to decide. It's for me to decide.
Yeah.
And then I can understand parents, like, they just want the best for us.
Yeah.
Sometimes they're nervous, like, I can't help you here.
Yeah.
So they don't want you to do it because they it's an obligation as a parent. They're like, I'm supposed to be here for you.
Yeah.
And I'm not here. I can't be here for you right now.
Yeah.
And even though I know they want what's best for us, but sometimes what's best for us is just like, we need them to be eagles more than being chickens.
Exactly.
Because chickens, they sit on the eggs and watch them all the time. And like, they live in the nest with them, all this stuff too. But the eagles, like, when they get to a certain age, they break their kids' wings and throw them out the nest in order for them to fly. Because they don't learn how to fly, they can't never learn. And I guess when we get to them points, it's like, hey, Mom, I need you to be the eagle and throw me out there so I can
Person
my
like
wings.
that. I like that. I like that a lot. I didn't want. She was like, I don't have money. I'm like, I'm not ask for your money.
Yeah.
I just want to ask for your support.
Yeah.
She can't do that. And I'm like, okay. Well, I'm gonna do this alone then.
So I went them lonely journeys. Like, it's the hardest step that we ever have to take.
Yeah.
Especially as men and as people,
Yeah.
because you feel like you're stepping out there alone. In our mindset, we are,
Yeah.
because you feel like everybody's against what we're doing. In reality, they're actually supporting us, but they just don't know how to in an appropriate way. And that's what get. And it's better at the end, like after you made this leap and everything, because you like they proud of you. Like, man, we always supported you. We just didn't know how we could do it at the time. But then that way, a lot of these conversations happen. We'd be like, man, y'all wasn't there for me when I needed y'all. I think most of us parents, like older generation and for us newer generation, when we step into like parenthood and become grandparents, we need to understand like, even if we can't support them the way we think they need us to support them, find out, say, hey, I support you, your decisions. I may not be able to do this part right here, but I'm gonna figure out a way. You need me to be the ear to listen to when things get hard. I can be that person, but I can't be this person for you right now.
I think it's more simple than
they
try to make
they
it.
overthink it.
Yeah. I'm like, I just need you to support me. He's like, you know what? If anything happens, just call me. We'll figure it out. You know, with money, we'll figure it out. I'm like, that's all I need. I didn't need you to bring up money. It was always the money conversation. I'm like, I'm not asking for money. I'm asking for support. And you should not give me that. I'm like,
I think most people just think support means financial, and especially in our community.
Yeah.
If we tell somebody, man, you support me. If it's like we started a business and your friends like, hey man, you gonna support my business? Most people think, oh man, I can't buy nothing.
Yeah.
I'm like, man, I'll tell my friends all the time, like, man, if I started a clothing line, like, I ain't need you to support me. Let's say necessarily buy mine. Like, hey, share my links, share my stuff. Like, there's different ways to support other than just buying. Like, if you see, he's like, hey, I think you could do better here. That's also a form of support.
Exactly.
Like, criticism is a great form of support for us because it is needed. And a lot of us don't get the criticism and early on, and then when it get time for us right here at the threshold, now we don't know how to accept the criticism and a whole nother level of failure.
Shoot, one of my best friends in Birmingham, Alexi, he makes music. Yeah. And he started off senior year and his music was awful. I'm gonna be honest with you. He knows it too. I told him the same thing to his face. Yeah. But he was like, Pastor needs support. I'm like, easy. Yeah. So everything he said to me, oh, post it. Post it. And I would help. I would criticize some places. I'm like, you try this out. Yeah. He still got better. Started getting gigs. He recently dropped an album, and it's one, honestly, in my opinion, kind of biased, but it's one of the best albums I've heard this year. It's just different. I'm like, support. It's simple as that. Not sending him money to like he paid for everything. I just pass the support. That's it.
Bro,
It's crazy. It's literally crazy.
and I think also a reason why you think you're biased because you actually seen his journey.
Yeah.
And you were being a part of the journey too, from like him being so-called trash
Yeah.
to like now it's like, oh bro, I hear your sound now.
Yeah.
You're getting it together.
He figured it out.
He figured it out.
Yeah.
And then while him figuring it out, he's like, bro, this is like a proud friend moment.
Yeah.
Because like, even though I may not be walking that right beside you on that journey, I was still with you on this journey for you getting where you're at. And it's like, all I can tell them, like my friends, when they achieve something, I'm like, bro, I'm proud of you. We're going to clown on you afterward. After I say I'm proud of you. I'm going to clown on you regardless. But then, I'm proud of you.
Yeah.
Because like, my one friend, I think like me and him had a hard time because we bump heads a lot.
Yeah.
Finally getting in the gym, doing this thing, because the whole time he been a twig. Being a twig. And like, I used to clown on because like, all you do is like
Get the bar up?
no, he can't even get the bar. Like, he had 25 on the side. I was like, bro, you about to be 30. You
Oh, 105 right there? What is that?
No, that ain't even 105. That's like 95 pounds. It's like, bro, you ain't miss 95 pounds off of you. Bro, you in trouble. And so like he finally like see him start taking his fitness serious.
Yeah.
And like I told him like I got on the phone like I think it was this week, FaceTime. I was like, he was in the gym. I was like,
Okay.
he in the military now, so it's like, okay, you ain't got nothing else to do, so you better be in there.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, I'm gonna close to be 175, 185. I was like, oh, you're far away from 130.
Yeah.
So I'm looking at him, I was like, hey, just know, just because I've been out of the gym for 6 months, don't mean you're gonna catch me.
Yeah. Where you at right now?
Bro, actually I weigh 185 right now because I ain't been able to work out because I had hernia surgery and a lot of other obstacles going down.
Yeah.
But this Thursday I can probably get back in the gym. So I told him, I was like, hey, you better took that 6 months serious because when I come through, I'm telling him like, bro,
Toss away. You be toss away.
what? I said, I got so much built up energy that I'm like, oh, I need to get it out. That now I'm like, oh, like, I think, but in my head, I look at us like, it's always a goal to set.
Yes.
We always chasing somebody, or we chasing each other, or me, I really chase myself. But like when they always talking about physical fitness out of all that stuff, out of all my friends, I'm like, yeah, I'm the one you chasing. Like, bro, you little as fuck compared to me. Get your ass. I was like, oh, if they start talking this hot stuff, I'm like, oh, let's go to the gym. Let me show you one of my workouts. Like, I feel like sometimes as my friend, I'm the person that got to tell them down to let them know where they really at. Because sometimes when they think they're doing good, I'm like, bro, you're really, you think you're here, but you're really right here.
Yeah.
So I like to bring them back to reality. And I'm that brutally honest friend. I'm not going to sugarcoat shit with them. And they know.
I would think you want the same thing back in return.
And I do.
Yeah.
But I don't get it all the time. But when they do tell me something, but like if I know it's not relevant to anything, I know it's just some bullshit they talking, I tune that out. I was like, bro, I was like, bro, you talking about me going out? I was like, bitch, don't you go out. Go to the gym. So how the fuck you talking about me going out? You talking about my Snapchat story? That's my fucking memories from 5, 4, 6 years ago. So, yeah.
That going out shit.
Exactly. But it's great to hear that, you know, the support that you, even though you didn't get it at first, you never gave up on, like most people give up on their people. And then just, you still reciprocated with support back to everybody else in your life.
Always.
To get, because like, people say, when you throw out in the world, you're going to get back.
Yeah.
And it's still reciprocating.
That's true.
Man. So, what is the hardest conversation you had to have with your friends or your family about support in the lab after that situation?
Ooh, it's my journey and how I want to do it.
Yeah.
I had this conversation with my mom before I came home for like Thanksgiving, and my mom about to start applying for grad schools, and she's like, "Pat, you have a lot of bills at the house. You should just skip grad school for a few years and just." I'm like, well, my resume looking pretty nice.
Yeah.
I'm on like a good flow. Everything's going good. I mean, I can't stop now.
Yeah.
And she's like, well, at least take some years off and work. I'm like, I think I should take some years and go to grad school. I'm like, well, Mom, this isn't your journey, your life. I take what you're saying as bond, but like I'm still gonna do what I need to do.
Yeah.
So, not be disrespectful to anybody. Like, hey, go here, try this out. I'm like, well, I'm gonna do not in a disrespectful way, but what I want to do.
Yeah.
If anything messed up, I'm like, you didn't have to listen to me. You couldn't do what you want to do. Could have. I'm on my own path, my own journey.
Yeah.
And I'll take advice, but at the end of the day, whoever fits me and what's best for me, I'm gonna do. So.
And that's the big part that most people got to understand.
Yeah.
You're on your life. You're walking your own journey. They already live there.
Of course.
Like I said, you can accept their criticism, accept their perspectives, but you know what you want to do. Like, you don't want to end up like a lot of these people that have regrets because I listened to somebody else versus listen to myself. And that's just big with all our culture. I know in general, because I was in the same boat in Thanksgiving. Everybody's saying, oh, you should do this, you should do this, you should do this. I was like, because they look at what I do here.
Yeah.
It's like, bro, you ain't getting no financial gain from it. Why the fuck you doing this? Then I was like, y'all don't see my vision for this. And I'm like, it ain't about money with this. This ain't even about money. I was like, unless y'all paying my bills for me, and you're willing to, if you're financing all this, then I would say, yeah, you got input.
Of course.
But you're not. You always can tell me what I should do financially. But if you look at you when you was my age, what were you doing? What boat were you in? Did you even stepping towards your goal and what your dream? I'm like, I'm not knocking nobody that got a regular job. Yeah. If this is what they wanted to do, and this is they planned the whole life, I always want to work here. But we sell ourselves so short of what we know we can achieve because we listen to other people give us advice that didn't work for them. Yeah. And think, oh, it may work for you. I'm like, I can't do that because I got kids on top of that too. Yeah. So they're looking at me, my whole viewpoint now is like this. How can I tell my kids, follow your dreams and do what you want to do, and I'm there supporting you?
You listen to everybody else.
Exactly. If I'm listening to everybody else and not following my dreams, my goals, and my ambition. Exactly. But they're going to look at me like, well, you didn't do it. Now that I'm going to give them no excuse. Like, so I did it. I followed my dreams. Yeah. I could have listened to everybody else, but I didn't. So why the fuck are you listening to everybody else?
Because at that point, am I living my dream or living their dream?
Exactly.
So that, I mean,
they drink for me.
Exactly.
But look, y'all ain't living my dream for y'all, so y'all can shove it and keep going. 'Cause look, that's why when it comes down to family gatherings now, I laugh at them because they're like, oh, they call me the dreamer of my family. So, oh, how the dreamer doing? He got the Hollywood jet. He doing this, that, third. I was like, I just use that motivation. I was like, it's funny. I feel like majority of my main haters are family. Even though they don't think they're being haters. Yeah. I look at them as haters because I'm like, okay, you down in my dreams. Okay, cool. And when I make it, don't be. I already know what you're gonna do. It's like, man, I believe in you the whole time. I'm like, man, miss me that bullshit. And knowing how people are, that's why I'm just like, nah, I'm keeping the course. This is my step of faith. When the money comes, it comes. If it don't come, oh, cool.
Figure something else out.
Yeah. But this,
be passionate about something you want to do.
Exactly. Eventually somebody gonna see it. Yeah. Like, I always use E.T. as my motivation. He was the first motivational speaker I ever saw.
Really?
And I ain't started looking at motivational stuff till 2012 when I was in the military. And this was right after the girl I thought I was gonna marry told me, like, bro, she basically, when I came back from home, going back to Chicago, before I came back, she got back with her ex-boyfriend and all this shit. I could tell by the vibe when I was there. I was like, it's all. Yeah. And like, I started going out partying. I started saying, fuck everything. I'm about to heartless. One of my friends from high school that played ball with me sent me the little, how bad do you want it? I think I said, I put a quote on everything. And he's like, oh, you talking about this and that.
Well, you want to be as successful as you want to breathe.
Yeah. That was my first ever motivational speech I ever heard. And he sent me the basketball version. So I was looking there, I was like, listen to this. I was like, damn.
Yeah.
It just,
it hits.
It resonated.
It hits if you want more for yourself.
Exactly. And like, I was like, man, it resonates so much. I was like, man, it's got to be more.
Yeah.
It's got to be more. Then I got introduced literally that same week to network marketing. Something I never heard of before.
Yeah.
And first, everybody, it's something new, cautious, skeptical, all this shit. But I realized all the shit that people are like cautious, skeptical about is nothing that wrong with that. It's just wrong with what you think. Because even though you may think, oh, shit may not work, you just got to figure out how to make it work for you.
Yeah.
Because everything, if it works for them, why the fuck can't it work for you?
Exactly.
Why the fuck can't this be achieved? I'm like, shit, this dude made it. Why the fuck can't I make it? I'm like, he wanted more, he got more. I want more too. Why the fuck can't I get it? And then it's just like, ever since then, it's like, everybody started saying, like, there's certain things I still get skeptical of. Mm-hmm. I was like, the only reason I'm skeptical is because I don't understand it yet.
Yeah.
But when I do understand it, I'm like, oh yeah, I ain't got no skepticism about it. It's just like, it's just lack of understanding.
Yeah.
Now it's just like, bro, they may not understand my shit. I do. That's all that matters.
Wish more people thought like that. I wish more people thought like that. It's crazy world we live in.
Oh yeah.
Every day since I think when I got here, since I got to UWF, I question myself on that video how bad I want.
Yeah.
I still wake up now every single day. I'm like, how bad I want this.
Oh yeah. And I had the pleasure of meeting ET twice.
Really?
Yes. And look, you want to tell you the closing factor why I even joined a network marketing company. So I said, yeah, I'm thinking about I'll probably do it. Like sat down doing a little training video at the end, right? Because I think about it, man, Mary Kate and everything. I said, yeah, I heard about these shits for a long time, especially the big in the South. I was in California at the time. Sitting there watching the shit. And here come pop up a video with ET on it, hosting the YPR radio. I was like, wait, pause. ET like Eric Thomas? Is that him? And it's like, yeah. I was like, this is a span of a week. Within the same week, I just seen this video. And I'm not listening to this video every fucking day. On the way to class, when I'm in the gym, I had this shit on repeat. Then seeing this, I said, yeah, I'm signing up. Fuck this. I called Navy Federal, got a loan that day. I said, I'm in. I ain't even had no more questions. I was like, bro, what the fucking odds that I started wanting more and that shit, and turn around, met him 1 year in Vegas, turn around and had a breakdown session with him in San Diego within the span of 2 years. So I was like, bro, this shit ain't no fucking fluke. This ain't no fucking like chance that how the fuck like I was like, oh shit, I met him.
Yeah.
Like, I see what he's doing now. I was like, bro, like, I mean, and his story even before, like, he actually blew up, he had shit out before 5 years ahead of time. And nobody's seen it. That's why I'm like, bro, I don't care, like, how long it take.
Yeah.
It may take 5 years for somebody to ever see this whole thing. But when they see it, that's it.
I don't know if you're a religious man, but I watch Michael Todd.
Yeah, oh yeah. The only thing I have on Michael Todd when he's actually spitting in front of that.
He talks about bamboo, planting bamboo.
Yeah, because it takes 5 years. And you have to water it. I told my mom this in October. I said, hey mom, because I actually been a part of a movie. A lot of my dreams I always been wanting finally come to fruition.
Yeah.
I was like, mom, I'm your bamboo child. She's like, huh? I was like, yeah, 'cause she always look at my sisters, they got their shit together. Financially, school, all the other shit.
Yeah.
I said, look, I'm your dreamer, and now my dreams are coming to fruition. Now I'm gonna be on the same level or not higher level than my sisters,
Of course.
and I can finally take my spot where it's supposed to be. And you can depend on me versus me having to come to you.
Exactly.
Yeah. Most people don't know about the bamboo.
When you said that, it's like starting to come to fruition. It's like planning in like 5 years. I'm like, man, it takes a long time to grow, but once it starts to grow, it shoots up.
Exactly.
It shoots up.
And then they say, ask the question, did it grow 5 years in a day? Or did it grow 5 years, it grow over 5 years of watering when it broke through? Like, yeah, when you kept watering it, it's growing on there and just finally broke through it.
I think we'll have a great journey ahead of us. I think would be people that want it. One thing I pointed out, I'm going to bring this up about Brooks, which is my VP. The whole process of running is a bunch of up and downs.
Yeah.
And people bad mouthing us. And one thing I kept on telling them, let's keep on working hard. I said, God blesses the people that work the hardest.
Yeah.
And I mean, there was one night, I think it was the day before election night. We was talking. And I'm like, okay, let's get our stuff together and make sure we're ready for the last day of voting. And she's like, Pat, what's the point? Like, we lost. Like, we're going to lose. And so we started saying our goodbyes. I'm like, thank you for being my running mate. Thank you for doing all this stuff with me. Thank you for spending all this money with me, too. And then, or I seem to buck the hell up and just run around this whole campus and get votes and encourage people to vote. So, that's what we both agreed on. We woke up early, ran around this place from like 11 till even after online voting stopped, well, after in-person voting stopped, we would still run around campus to get votes. We wanted it that bad. We went back, we changed, and then we was right back at the Commons for their results. We wanted it that bad. I'm like, God bless the hard working. So with you working hard, and you be a bamboo child, and me working hard. I'm trying to be the bamboo child as well.
Yeah.
Sky's the limit.
Oh, yeah.
But people say, oh, the sky's the limit. Like, the sky is really the limit.
Yeah.
We have stuff going, that's good. And there will be a couple failures, but
Yeah.
I think it's easier with the mindset we are in now to bounce back off those failures.
Oh, yeah.
Back then, failures, I'm like, I'm out.
I was devastated.
I can't do it anymore. I'm good. I want to failure. I'm like, okay, let's try something different right away. Let's go.
Let's get it. And that's the beauty of it.
Yeah.
Understanding that a no is one step closer to a yes. And, bro, that's why I say, hey, you ever run for governor, whatever you run for, man. Hey, bro, you got my support regardless.
Thank you.
Yes, sir. But, man, I know you got to go because it's about to be 11 o'clock. And you got a lot of stuff to do, man. But I usually give the last little minute to tell these viewers, these listeners, whoever watching this, a little motivational speech, or like give them a little tip, something that they can grow off of.
Ooh.
To keep them encouraged.
Well, if you're in school, one piece of advice I saw is if you're in school, treat school like a 9-to-5 job. You wake up early, maybe work out, and then you go to class. So you're doing class at 9 a.m., go to the library. Study. Maybe hang out with your friends at nighttime. After 5 o'clock, do what you want to. But make sure your business is done first, and then play, whatever you want to do is at night. Because at that point, your study is done, your study is ahead, and then nothing's going to pop off between 2 to 3 p.m. Nothing's going on. Nothing's going on. So you can go out at that point, and I mean, at that point, you live in college and you also get your work done.
Yeah.
So that's a piece of advice, and always ask for help. Don't ever be too prideful to ask for help. That's the biggest problem I had. I had to get over that hump of asking. I'm starting to ask for help now and again. It's just, you have to. You cannot grow without doing that. And once you put that pride to the side, you'll figure out how many people actually want to help you. And that's my piece of advice to leave you with.
Oh, shit. Man, hey, yo, Patrick Marshall is in the building. Patrick Marshall, man, thank you again for coming in. Thank you for the blessing that was this
Thank you for having me.
episode, man. But yo, y'all, if y'all ain't subscribed already, go subscribe. Man, if y'all don't know this man, look up his social media. What's your social media?
Instagram is PatMarshall13. Twitter, Pat_Marshall13.
Bro, he gonna be something big. He already something big, but we getting bigger. Like I said, sky is the limit.
Exactly.
Bam. But like I say before we leave, man, y'all, dream big dreams, because small dreams have a little magic. And how big would you dream if you know you couldn't fail? And y'all remember this. Y'all do y'all best and let God take care of the rest. Love y'all. Thank y'all for tuning in. Thank y'all for watching and listening. Peace, love, happiness, y'all. We out.
I know that I'm different, self-motivated, self-disciplined, yeah. I learned from my experience. I just want someone to take me serious. Real questions that I ask. How long will this solo trip last? I'm content with being alone in the past, but it's changing and it's something I can't grasp. Turn off my phone, I'm in my zone, so now I'm acting different. I'm to myself, I'm in my head, mapping out this life I'm living. Shadow work on myself, I done already seen hell. Can't fit in, so I rebel, but I don't miss a beat. I don't miss a beat.